Nobody's here. I'm talking to myself is what I'm doing. I wonder if I go to YouTube. I'm on the YouTube. Like who would be awake? It's 4 a.m. Yeah, does this get... Oh, I could share it to... in X, Twitter. Sorry, Twitter, X. Hey, what's up? I got one person watching. That's cool. Just doing some editing. Is it? Oh, let's do all. Yeah, I want to see all messages. Da, da, da. Just doing some editing here for Friday video. Friday video thing is the video that I make in my car, but I have to edit it here. And let's see. And that's... I'm currently editing my video into a short, so that then I can then chop up the main video into shorts to then put on the channel. So I'm waiting for that. To do its thing. Waiting for that to finish rendering, and then I can dump that into... Wait for that to finish rendering, then I can dump that into... Oh wait, I think it is finished. Dump that into the thing that I do for shorts, and then wait for that to upload, and then all that good stuff. Let's see. Clips, upload. Oh goodness, 5 people watching. What's up, guys? Just editing some videos. Waiting for my friend to get here so we can go get food. Final shorts. 20, that's the one. Just doing some editing here for my next video that comes out tomorrow. So if you're around to watch that, cool, thank you. Do I have... Those are all messages. Top messages? No, we'll do all. So what's up? Higgins in Japan here. I live in Japan. If you don't know, I've lived in Japan for almost 13 years. Coming up on 13 years. And I teach English, and my videos here on YouTube, I try to help other people become better English teachers. So if you have questions about Japan or teaching in Japan or any other questions like that, let me know. Live chat is on. Yeah. Right now, like I said, I'm just editing some stuff for tomorrow's video. Friday video thing. I make it on Friday when I drive home from work, and then edit it usually Friday night, sometimes Saturday morning if I'm just lazy or got stuff going on. But right now I'm just waiting for my friend to get here so we can go get dinner and editing at the same time, so that's fun. I think it's fun. Who knows? So what's up? What's everybody doing? We're at 28%. 28% of uploading this video to make shorts. I am having a great day, thank you. I was a little bit tired at the end of the day, and then I drank some coffee, and I wasn't, so, you know. But yeah, just editing. It's Friday. Sometimes I get that intro song from my videos stuck in my head, and then it feels weird because it's like, it's your own song. Why would... It's just weird. But I'm good. How are you doing? It is 6:30 p.m. here, so I'm just editing my Friday video, and then hopefully it should be finished quickly, shortly. Who knows? I keep hearing people coming and going. It sounds like somebody trying to open my front door. Hello, meow. Cat postman, what's up? Are you an actual cat postman? Because that's pretty impressive. I saw a flyer at school today for like it's not like, well, kind of like work experience, but for elementary school kids, they can go like shadow people at the post office, and I thought that was pretty cool. 3:30 a.m. Oh my gosh. Pre-bed accidental nap on the couch. Yep, been there. You wake up and you're like, I'm on the couch. This is not where I'm supposed to be sleeping. That's not good. I'm reading catching up on some Japanese news. I don't really read the news that much. It's kind of not fun to read the news. All right, we're at 68% uploaded to this. I'm making making shorts out of my video. The video is already edited and it's ready to be uploaded. It's scheduled to be uploaded at 10 a.m. Japan time, which would be 8 p.m. Yeah, 8 p.m. Friday, East Coast time. So your timing may vary. But yeah, hopefully getting shorts made, and then the main video, like I said, tomorrow. Because tomorrow's March. It's already March. What is going on? It seems like I was just back in the States at Christmas, and time flies. We're 90%. 90% shorts clip uploaded. We'll see. We'll see if it makes any good ones. I'm using what is this? Opus Clip. And so it makes the shorts for you, but sometimes they're not great. Almost daylight savings time here. No, they don't do daylight savings time in Japan. So it will get dark at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon during wintertime. Now it's not so bad. It's still light out. It doesn't look like you're driving home at midnight. But yeah, no, they don't do daylight savings time here in Japan, which is always fun to explain to people when you're like, "Oh, let's Skype," and then it's like, "Well, what time is it in America? Your time? Well, is it daylight savings time or is it the? You know, you gotta, yeah, you gotta figure out all that stuff." What is this? No, this is my clip. You're using free. Yeah, I know. Oh, okay. I can change this time rate. Like 30 to 59. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, I'm using this Opus clip thing to make shorts for my channel. The problem is sometimes it'll make the clips 2 minutes long and you can't upload that as a short. So, but I just found a setting that you can change that to. So that's pretty cool. I'm ready for sun at 8:30 p.m. Yeah, I've gotten used to not having a time change since I've been here. You do notice it more, I think. You're like, wow, it just got dark really quick, but I don't have to worry about like setting my clock or waking up at the wrong time, or don't miss doing that. So you show up for work an hour late and you're like, sorry. Although that does give you a good excuse, right? So if you do the time change, it gives you like 1 day, maybe 2 if you push it, where you can be like, oh, sorry, I didn't know it was daylight savings. My alarm was set for the wrong time, and now you can show up late for work, once or twice. So I guess that's cool. Oh, can I edit that? Can I move this? No. 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 Do that. Middle. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. I didn't know that I could do that. Okay, save. Oh no, of course. Of course nobody is like, oh, I showed up an hour early for work today. Yeah, no, nobody ever does that. Uh-oh, what did I do? Uh-oh, I missed. Oh no. What did I just do? No. Well, let's do that again. Well, now I'm making shorts again because I accidentally didn't. What did I do? Oh, no, wait. No, that's right. It's still there. Let's do. Yeah, middle. Okay, it did save it. Okay, never mind. So stop. That's okay. Now if I hit edit and it's still there, okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, now here we go. Now let's see. Now it's gotta make clips or make shorts out of the video I just uploaded. So now it's gotta do that. So it's gonna take another 6 minutes. That's all right. I'm not doing anything. I'm not going anywhere. Not yet. I swear I don't watch anything on YouTube of any. Like, I don't watch anything cool on YouTube, I feel. But I feel like that's everybody, right? If you ask anybody what are they watching on YouTube, you're like, that's dumb. But that's the cool part, right? You can watch whatever you want. All right, now we have to wait. Well, that's at 20%. That's not bad. So, we'll see. Yeah. I feel like I definitely watch more YouTube than I watch like Netflix or or like yeah, any other streaming services. I watch a lot of YouTube. I mean, cuz like you got your music videos and you've got your long like I watch my students asked me the other day cuz we were doing I forget what we were talking about, but they were like, who's your favorite YouTuber? And I was like, I don't really have like a favorite, but I watch a lot of outdoor like camping and stuff like that. And they're like, "Oh, so you like camping?" And I was like, "No." I don't like camping. I like watching other people go camping. But I mean, that's the same, right? It's like, oh, you really like video games. Oh, I like video games. I also like watching other people play video games, which is a weird thing that is really popular. And that's cool. It's just it's like I could be playing this game, but I'm going to watch you play it instead. Whatever. What is this? I'm reading the Twitter account for the basketball team here in town. They on their if you download the app for the basketball team, they have just a yellow flashing light that you can use in the game to like celebrate and stuff. I guess that's better than buying a pen light or whatever. It's cheaper at least. This is still at 20%. I don't know if this is not doing anything. Did I mess something up? I could have messed something up. Oh, yeah. When I'm watching something, like laying in bed when you're like, oh, I should be asleep, but I'm going to sit here on my phone. Anytime I scroll and there's like somebody doing like pressure washing on like a driveway or sidewalk, oh, I'll watch the whole thing. It's like, why am I watching this? But yeah, there's just something like super satisfying about watching somebody pressure wash a driveway. Oh yeah, the dirty carpet ones. Yep, I've seen those too. Where the guy's like, oh, I found this carpet in somebody's basement. Yeah. Yeah, it's super satisfying to watch somebody else do housework, I guess. It says ETA 6 minutes, and it's still at 20%. I don't know if it's doing anything, but we'll see. Hopefully I didn't mess that up when I changed the settings, so. I had a pressure washer a couple of years ago. So I was living in a different apartment, and I had a balcony upstairs. And like when it would rain or just any time, water would get up there, and there was a drain and stuff. But then it would just get gross and dirty and like moldy, not moldy, but like just dirt would just accumulate up there. And I was like, I need to get a pressure washer. That's what I need. That'll fix this. And so I got a pressure washer, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. But then I moved, and so I didn't have a balcony anymore, and so didn't need a pressure washer. I ended up giving it to some guy I worked with because we were at work one day, and he was talking about oh yeah, I need to get a pressure washer to clean something, and I was just like, hey, I have a pressure washer that I don't use, because this apartment that I live in now doesn't, well, one doesn't have a balcony because I'm on the first floor, but also doesn't have an outdoor water hookup. So even if I could, I couldn't use it anyways because there's nowhere to hook it up at. But yeah, I gave that to him because I was like, well, you can use it. You have a need for it. It's just literally sitting in a box in my apartment, not doing anything. So I'm out of. Yeah, this is still sitting here, not doing anything. Yeah, I know. I should have got it. I should have bought or should have rented an apartment that had a balcony, but yeah, my apartment here, it just has a like I have a balcony door, but it just drops off into gravel, so there's not an actual balcony. It's just a door now. So that's awesome. Yeah, yeah. The pressure the pressure washer that I had, also you could wash your car with. So I washed my car with it a couple times because my apartment had outdoor hookups. But then, yeah, yeah, it's basically like a trap. Yes. So if anybody tries to break into my apartment, they can't get past the gravel pit. Oh, now we're at 40%. Okay, so it is doing something. All right. But yeah, I don't even dry my clothes outside. Like a lot of people dry their clothes outside here in Japan because there's no dryers. I mean, you can buy a dryer, but nobody really has one. And because my door, the opening is so big, I don't have a laundry pole long enough. So I just dry all my stuff inside. I'm sure my neighbors think there's something wrong with me. Like, why doesn't he dry his clothes outside like a normal person? Oh, we jumped from 40 to 88%. All right. Oh, and we're done. All right, now let's see if any of these clips are actually usable, because it didn't save. Well, there aren't any videos that are over a minute. So
but they DM'd me and
let's see what this.
We're inquiring about getting into teaching here in Japan, and had some questions about working for a dispatch company. And if you know me or you've watched my videos for a long time, you know that I started out here in Japan working for a dispatch company. I'm not going to name them because I don't know. I probably won't say nice things about them. My experience was not nice. But I did stick around for 5 years, so I mean, I have a history of kind of sticking around in things that I shouldn't, but that's neither here nor there. But the person DM'd me, they wanted to know some information about teaching for a dispatch company here in Japan. And if you're not familiar, I've talked about dispatch companies before, but if you're new to the channel, I will give you a quick rundown. But they DM'd me and were...
Okay, that's not a terrible one. All right, we'll do... download. So yeah, new video tomorrow, 10 a.m. Japan time. Your time may vary. Ready video. Okay, so it's rendering that one.
So if you're coming to Japan and you want to ride on the Shinkansen,
see, I'll tell you a story about the throwing things downstairs videos. So my apartment at the time, I had a 2-floor apartment. So I had 2 rooms upstairs, then downstairs was bathroom, laundry room, shower room, kitchen, dining room, kitchen. And so I woke up one morning and I was like, I kind of looked disheveled and I looked confused. It would be funny if I made a video. What should I do? I should just throw something down the stairs. And so I did that, and then started making all those videos. Then I moved, and now I live on the first floor, and there's one step down and out, so I don't have stairs anymore. And yeah, I actually like those videos because I thought they were funny and stupid, and like, I don't know, it made me laugh, and that's why I did it, because I was like, this is dumb. Let me save that one. So we have one short that works. Yeah, so now, yeah, I can't make those videos anymore. I tried I tried to make another video series like that last year. I made, I think, 2 videos, and they came across when I watched them, and I showed one to my friend, and they came across as, instead of me being like just disheveled, it was like, oh, this is sad. Is he okay? Um, yeah, throwing things down just one stair. I've thought about that. Yeah, that could be. Yeah, because I thought those videos were dumb and funny, and so yeah, that's the real ones have been around since he was dropping things. That's right. What's up, Muffin? Yeah, I don't know if I ever move again, maybe, or if I find stairs.
Basically, you are hired by a company, and they send you and they assign you.
This is a good short. Okay.
Anywhere from 1 to 5, 7 schools.
Yeah.
It just really kind of depends on where you get sent.
Yeah, there's definitely, see, there's near the station they just put in, if you've seen my videos, you've seen the LRT, the big yellow transit train thing that drives through town. They just built this like this new station entrance and new this new like plaza and shopping center and everything, and it's got a huge staircase. There's always a lot of people hanging out there though, and I really hate doing stuff in public in Japan because I don't want anybody to think I'm, trying to start trouble or anything like that. I kind of just, that's why I make a lot of my videos in my car, because I know that, if I'm in my car, I'm not gonna probably upset anybody. But yeah, there's like a really huge staircase there, and every time I see it, I'm like, oh, that would be funny to just do but I don't want anybody to like get the wrong impression of what I'm doing, and so I don't want to like, yeah, it's kind of weird. But maybe if I go there at like night or early morning when nobody's around, maybe I can get away with doing something goofy. Yeah, I really want to do Higgins Eats Japan videos again. I kind of stopped because my friend Critical Eats, he's doing great videos about food in Japan, and he's always consistent with like new products. He's on top of all that kind of new stuff, and so I was like, he's doing so much better than what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna stop and let him do it. But yeah, every once in a while when there's something new out and I'm like, I should do a video about it. I did one, what was it? I forget. And then the video messed up and I kind of got discouraged and was like, Vloggers in Japan used to be somewhere. Yeah, no, I agree. Like, and I feel like my videos I don't edit them at all, for the most part. I wish that I did more editing, but no, I understand. It is, like, I watch stuff and I go, oh, that's a really cool edit. But yeah, it is less personal. And there's so much stuff going on right now in Japan with like these nuisance vloggers. It's like and it's kind of what happens with like travel bloggers as well, is that they'll make a video and they kind of showcase, I don't know, whatever it is they showcase, but then it like takes away the human element of Japan, and it's like, oh, Japan's just come here and eat this food and hang out in this specific neighborhood, and it kind of removes some of the personal side of Japan. I will say, like, the Tabby Eats guys, their videos are awesome, but they tend to do more of like they do like the here's a small neighborhood in Tokyo that you might not have heard of, but they kind of showcase more of like the personality, I would say, of Japan instead of just, I don't know. The big thing back in the day was, oh, let's go to the robot cafe, and you're like,
Or if you want to live in Osaka,
that's not
you're more
Japan,
than likely
right?
not
So
going to get sent to those
trying to
places,
focus more on the personal things, or
because
the
that's
personal
where
side of
everybody wants to get sent to.
Japan.
So
So
basically,
I
they're
don't
like a
know.
middleman.
That's just my opinion. I
Teacher.
wish like the nuisance
They
streamers would go away, and
hire a teacher. They
because like I kind of worry sometimes. I worry about stuff like that because like my students now don't know that I make YouTube videos. I don't advertise it at school. Like I'm not that. Um, but like I'm worried sometimes. Like, oh, if they see a video and they're like, oh wait, that's my teacher, and then they go home, or not go home, but they tell their parents, oh, we saw Andrew Sensei's video on YouTube, and they're like in the news right now because of all these like people getting kicked out of bars, and some guy got kicked off a ferry the other day, which upset me because I love the ferry. Um, hey, that's fine. I wanted to go. I wanted to go to the robot restaurant too. I think it closed. I think it might have reopened, but I think it closed down. I'm not sure, but yeah. I mean, I got nothing against the robot restaurant, but yeah, like I kind of am aware of what I upload on YouTube because I don't want there to be a misconception of what I do, and so I don't want it to interfere with my job and my teaching.
will assign them to
So-
school, and that's where you work. So you don't actually work for the school.
Yeah.
You don't work for the Board of Education. You don't. Work
Oh,
for
okay, so it did reopen.
the
Okay,
city or
I know that it had closed down because of
prefecture. You work
Corona. But yeah, I didn't know that it reopened. Okay, yeah, I a friend of mine, when I first moved to Japan, he went there when he moved back to the States as kind of like his last hurrah, and he said, I mean, this was 12 years ago, so it's obviously changed since then. But he said the food wasn't really good, but like the show was entertaining and stuff. Right? Yeah. So that's yeah. Yeah, it's like yeah, there's people that have asked me like, "Oh, can you film inside of a grocery store? Can you film inside of a convenience store?" And like, yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that and showing off stuff in Japan, but there's a lot of rules against guar. Yeah, there you go. Guar. There's a lot of rules against filming in public, and it's not like in America where you if you're in public, like you can get filmed and there's nothing really anything people can do about it. Um, in certain places, I guess the laws are different, but in Japan, it's kind of you don't want to just film people in public, and so going into a grocery store, going into a convenience store, you don't know who's going to be in there, and you don't know. And like I don't want to film anybody against that doesn't want to be on camera. Like I get it, that's fine. But yeah, so there's a lot of times. Again, that's why I make the Friday video in my car. You're passing cars. People are not on camera for very long. The focus isn't really more than just driving and me. So yeah, it's not. Like at the end of the day, I'm like, oh, it's a Friday video. I don't feel bad about it. If I was filming somewhere and there were a bunch of people around, I mean, I filmed some stuff like at parks, and like during festivals and stuff like that. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that because like I'm not the only one that's there with a camera, and like I stick out enough as it is, and I don't want to have my my here. Let me grab my. It's not a GoPro. My DJI. I don't want to have this just waving around and people going like, "Oh, what's he doing?" And I just don't want to give people that impression of what they see on the news, right? So. Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen like a friend of mine. She doesn't make videos anymore. But I remember I found or she. Let's see. Oh, let's see. What was her channel's name? Her channel name. Uh, what was it? Whoops, that's not how you spell words. Anyways, yeah, no, I had a friend that did, travel videos and stuff here in Japan, and she did the, oh, here's 1,000 yen. I think she did a couple of those, but it wasn't ever like she was begging people for money. She was just like, how much can I, spend in this town? I think she did some of that. I could be wrong, but those I'm okay with. But yeah, the weird like, I'm gonna try to inconvenience people. Again, like I don't want to inconvenience anybody. I just kind of want to like fly under the radar, do my own thing. Like I said, I stick out enough as it is, and for me to be walking around with my camera. Some of my older videos, though, I've been to a festival before. You don't see it on the video, but before I'll say like, is it okay if I video you, or is it okay if I take a picture? And 9 times out of 10, nobody cares, and they're like, oh yeah, sure, that's fine. But I always ask before I've filmed people in public like that, because it's just nice to do. Just be nice. Just be nice. Just be nice to people. So yeah. So got 2 clips. That's clips enough. All right. Let's upload these to YouTube. Yeah, panhandling and like busking and stuff like that in Japan. I don't know. Is it I don't even know if it's a thing that people would like. I think most people in Japan would just ignore you. Just like, you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone type thing. Oh, did it not save? Navigating and teaching. Okay, that's what those are called. Where did... Oh, because I didn't save them to the right place. Let's change that. Add all. Jet lag the game. Okay, I've never heard of them, but yeah, that's... Yeah, I mean, I don't watch a whole lot of videos from Japan unless they're my friends, obviously, because I live here. So it's like, why would But, um, yeah, I like watching travel videos. But there was what was I watching? Oh, that wasn't even on YouTube. That was some travel show on Disney Plus. There's some travel show on Disney Plus, and the guy was doing like trying to find ancient Mayan artifacts and stuff like that, and it was just so unauthentic. It just was not. It just seemed like it was a reality show. I was like, dude, if you're an archaeologist, like, just do cool archaeology stuff. Like, you don't have to make like a... No, let's change that. Oops, can I not save that? Anyways. Oh, okay, cool. I'll have to check them out. Cause like, I mean, like, I like watching like Tabby Eats guys. Like, I like watching their videos. I like watching Critical Eats Japan. Like, I've hung out with all those guys, and like, they're super cool. Yes. Well, so funny story about archaeology. I was in college, and we had an archaeologist come to speak, and I thought I was like, oh, this is gonna be super cool. Indiana Jones is here to talk, and I mean, I was in college, so whatever. But I thought it was the most boring thing ever. I fell asleep during his talk. Because I was excited. I thought it was going to be cool, and then it was just really boring. I was like, you're not Indiana Jones at all." I'm sure he was fine. I just was just a college student, but so. Let's see. Welp. Can I? So, well, I'm going to get going. My friend's going to be here soon, and we're going to go eat. So, thanks for hanging out, and thanks for watching my videos, guys. It was really cool. I haven't done a live stream on YouTube in years, probably, at this point. So, maybe I'll start doing some more just every once in a while. I know Mully does them from his car, and so that always scares me because he's reading chat. I'm like, dude. But, shout out to Mully. Go watch Mully's videos. Critical Eats. I'll have to start doing some more food-related videos. So I'm going to finish up editing here, and then you guys enjoy the next video. And yes, get some sleep. It's 4 a.m. You should be asleep. So thanks for hanging out while I was editing. So see ya in the next video, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. And now I have to figure out how to end this live because I haven't done this in... Oh, there it is. All right.